Welcome to Radio Veritas Asia News. This is Shirley Benedictos, and these are the headlines this week. The Vatican releases the official hymn for Jubilee year 2025. A nun and her mother were detained for violating an anti-conversion law in India. Cygnus Indonesia hosts training sessions for social media activists to become messengers of love. The Manila Archbishop receives an honorary degree from a top Philippine university. And for our month's feature story, the story of the spiritual journey of a Cambodian woman to become a Catholic media person.
Radio Veritas Asia, the voice of Asian Christianity. Radio Veritas Asia mobile app offers services in English and 21 Asian languages. Download the Radio Veritas Asia app to get more videos from Radio Veritas Asia. Comment, like, and share.
The Vatican releases the official hymn for Jubilee year 2025. The Dicastery for Evangelization released the official hymn for the Jubilee year 2025 entitled Pilgrims of Hope. The hymn was selected from a competition of collaborative works by the Italian maestro Francesco Meneghello and the theologian Pierangelo Siccheri. The Dicastery described the theme as a song charged with the hope of being freed and supported, imbued with the hope that it will reach the ears of the one from whom all things flow. The Dicastery stated that the song's theme includes creation, fraternity, God's tenderness, and hope, which have resonated in a language that, while not technically theological, is so rich in substance and allusions that it rings eloquently in our time. The Catholic Church commemorates a jubilee every 25 years, which is considered a time to revitalize the Church and every Christian's daily existence. A nun and her mother detained for violating an anti-conversion law in India. Sister Vibha Kerketa and her 43-year-old mother were detained in Chhattisgarh, India, for violating an anti-conversion law on June 6. The police also arrested 3 others during the nuns' Thanksgiving Mass of her profession in the Daughters of St. Anne congregation at her residence. A senior nun of her congregation said Sister Kerketa took her first vows in the congregation based in Ranchi, the capital of neighboring Jharkhand state, 6 months ago. However, she could go home only after a course in English and Hindi. She refuted the assertions made by Hindu radicals that Sister Kerketa and her family had held a healing session or preached in their home, humiliating Hindu deities and inciting villagers to revolt. Christian leaders are on high alert following the incident, and local Christians have expressed concern. Cygnus Indonesia hosts training sessions for social media activists to become messengers of love. Cygnus Indonesia conducted its annual meeting discussing how social media activists could serve as messengers of love for their citizens on May 30 in Toraja, Indonesia. Father Stephen Lalu, the organization's president, stated, activists on social media should be the messengers of the flame of love to many people. With the help of the media, we can reignite the flame of love and make it ubiquitous, but only with positive values. The priest also noted that the most critical aspect is the meetings with one another, sharing and telling stories, and the joys and sorrows of spreading the word through social communication. 30 members attended the meeting, which featured various activities, including seminars and audiovisual training. The Assembly expected the country's Signis members to continue these activities in their respective dioceses as they developed communication media work. Manila Archbishop receives an honorary degree from a top Philippine university. Manila's Cardinal Jose Advincula received an honoris causa on the Doctor of Philosophy in Applied Theology degree from De La Salle University or DLSU on June 3. The Cardinal received the honorary degree during DLSU's 195th commencement exercises at the Philippine International Convention Center. In his address, Advincula said, "I am deeply humbled, blessed, and honored to stand before you today and to speak to you as a fellow Lasallian." The Cardinal continued saying, "In the spirit of synodality, I humbly accept this honorary doctorate in the name of the people of God in the Archdiocese of Manila, whom I joyfully minister to as their shepherd and servant." He expressed gratitude to the university for the education that has helped him become emboldened. And for our month's feature story, the story of the spiritual journey of a Cambodian woman to become a Catholic media person. Who would have imagined a convert from another religion could be a devoted church communicator? Is this by chance or by God's grace? This is the story of Miss Kanya Keo, a Cambodian woman who converted to the Catholic faith and later became a communicator for the church. Miss Kanya Keo felt compelled to join catechism classes after enrolling in a vocational course at the Don Bosco Center. "I attended Mass in the morning and evening with my sisters, although I knew nothing about its meaning. Singing songs and listening to the Bible was like a flame in my heart to search for the answers. So I wished to attend the catechism class," she recalled. After 2 years of vocational training, she interned with Catholic Social Communications or CSC. This marked the beginning of her involvement with the Church's Ministry of Catholic Communicators. She has been employed at the National Catholic Social Communication Office in Cambodia since 2004 and at Radio Veritas Asia's Khmer language service since 2011, which has motivated her to serve with love.
To be the communicator is the communicator of God, that we have to fulfill our mission and to do with love and challenges in the society. When I feel that I got many problems and many things that I have to do that not complete, so better to kneel down and pray, even though if I work it's not effective or not good at all. So prayer is the strength to move on. I can say that God always said to me, "Go forward, because I am with you all times."
Keo believes that God called her to the ministry as a church communicator. She encourages herself to go forward because she believes God is by her side while she fulfills the mission given to her. Keo summed up her entire experience as a Catholic media person by saying,
"My journey to the Catholic faith was not incidental or circumstantial, but it is God's desire and grace."
Thanks for watching Radio Veritas Asia News. Download the Radio Veritas Asia app for more Asian church news.